saw something today. They say Kyrie, I think it was T-Mac or somebody said.
It was T-Mac.
Like Kyrie and KD are the most skilled players, teammates ever. I'm not so sure about that. But you know what though? I told you anyway. I got a problem with this skill word.
So, so what are we talking about? That's the thing. So if we talking about skill, like, what are we talking about? Like, how? What do we mean by skill? He about to hit that. He wide open. Cash, Seth.
They
from the corner.
Boston jagged that because they had to steal and they fighting against each other to get it. But think about this, bro. And I just tell people this about Kyrie, period.
Okay.
If Kyrie is the most skilled point guard or whatever that you've seen, he's greatly underachieved.
I mean, okay. What are we talking about skill though? That's what I'm saying. So what are we saying then? I'm gonna tell you
because it's a difference between being skilled and the best, right?
Right. So I'm gonna tell you what I think about when they say the most skilled. When they mean the most skills, like they got the most in their bag. You know what I'm saying? They got the most tools in their bag. You know what I'm saying? That's what they mean by that. That's what I think they mean by that. So which means, Kyrie, he can shoot the J, the three. He has a post up. He has a mid range. He can dribble around the whole court. You know what I'm saying? He has multiple moves, multiple secondary, third, counter moves than probably any guard in the league right now. Or, so that's what they mean by most skills.
So the skill mean production?
I mean,
because I know people that produce more. So how is you calling him more skilled? Does that mean he's better or what? How does that work? Look, see, that's what I'm saying. Boston letting second chance points or chance. Let's go, Jalen. That's my guy right there. Let's go, Jalen.
No, that's been a foul. That been a foul. You can't continue that. That's been a foul. He fouled him at the free throw line.
But look at this. So we call Kyrie the most skilled point guard ever, right? Is he better than Gary Payton?
Skill
period.
wise.
Is he better than Gary Payton?
Yeah, skill wise.
Period. Is he better than Gary Payton?
I can't say period. I mean, his Gary Payton career over with. So I can't say he's better than Gary Payton.
But you can say, like, is he a better player than Gary Payton?
Only thing Gary Payton had on him that I can think of is his defense.
So that means
offensively skilled. That's what they talked about.
But what does his skill? What does, like, for instance, David Robinson is more skilled than Shaq.
Yeah.
But Shaq produces more.
Okay.
That's on the ground. No.
See?
That's on the ground.
If you gave that to
wow.
Tatum,
Now you know that's on the ground.
I understand, but if you gave that same thing to Brown when he got fouled at the free throw line, you got to get the same thing
right there.
Okay, he was going back. He was going up.
He took a whole other step and went on the other side.
Okay, and Tatum took 3 steps and got the continuation. Brown got 3 steps. He got fouled at the free throw line, and they still called continuation when he had to take 3 more steps.
That's bogus there.
Look,
they go to foul. Bam.
Call it both ways. It's a foul, but he was about to go up.
Look, thank you.
Yeah,
they took it off.
That's bullshit.
No, it's not, bro. That's too many steps after the foul for them to give him continuation.
They did the same thing to Tatum.
Now that's continuation. Right. I agree with that one. That other one was not continuation.
I'm not saying that it was, but I'm saying you got to call it both ways. They called it down there for Brown.
Foul. Right. That's continuation. Yeah, but David was more skilled than Shaq, but he didn't produce more than Shaq.
Okay. So so the argument can still withstand though. So just because you were more skilled, because the argument was, he said even with LeBron and D Wade, he said KD and Kyrie was more skilled than LeBron and D Wade. He said only one that he can even put up to them will be Jordan and Pippen.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If KD and Kyrie never win the championship, do they still keep their title?
Probably still having the most skill. I think so. We had this conversation when we were talking about LeBron and KD. KD got more in his bag than LeBron. He do. He got more in his bag than LeBron.
But what does that do if I produce more?
Okay, I get that. But
You see what I'm saying? Like, what does that? What?
I get what you're saying. You about to get that block.
What does that mean if I produce more than you? What do that mean that you got more in your bag?
That he can.
Because think about this: when you look at LeBron and KD, right? You say people KD the better scorer. How?
I'm not saying, I'm not saying he's better.
But I'm saying that's what a lot of people argue.
Yeah, I'm not.
He got more in his bag. He a better scorer.
He got more in his bag, but he's not.
How if at the end of the game we both average 27? I got more career points than you.
Yeah.
I shoot a higher percentage than you.
Yeah.
Like you have no 60-point games. I do.
Right.
You just not got some 50. You know what I'm saying? You got some 50s. I got more 50s than you.
But we not arguing production. You arguing production. We not arguing production.
That's what you should be able to tell it. That's what.
No, but the skill level is just saying he has more in his bag. LeBron don't have a pull-up, a mid-range game. Watch his game. LeBron do not have a mid-range. Where have you seen him score a mid-range? He's either driving, he'll do a little floater, or something off the backboard, he dunking, or it's a three-point shot, or he assisting. He doesn't have a mid-range game. He just developed a low post game in the last, 3-4 years? Whereas KD, even though it's lanky as he is, KD has had a post-up game. KD can pull up from the mid-range off the dribble. KD can shoot the three. KD can drive in, lay up, finish it, at the basket, dunk. You know what I'm saying?
But my production is more.
We're not arguing production though. Production, you're right.
So to me, skill can go out the window.
I mean, to you, yeah. But if you arguing skill, which is what they are arguing, then you can say that Kyrie and KD has more, as far as skill level.
And I know this sounds foolish. Say they just got a prettier game or a smoother game, better looking game. Just say that then.
I mean, you can say that. Well, I mean, that's what we said though.
Just say that.
You can say that because it, like what I had said to you before, KD's game, it looks smoother than what LeBron's game is. But LeBron, he know how to get his points.
Same thing with like Freak.
Yeah.
Like his game is not pretty.
It ain't pretty, but
it's effective.
It's effective.
And he produces.
Right. So so this is the thing.
But a lot of people holler he ain't got no bag.
That's not true. It's not true that he don't have a bag. It's just that he don't get enough. He don't have as much in his bag as a LeBron or as a KD. He don't. But what he does well. So he's able to produce with what he do. So the thing is we need to separate it because you are combining production with skill level. Well, that's not what we are.
Maybe I think skill, that skill word. And see, this is my thing, man. You got people, nowadays you got social media or you got these shows. Mm. So a narrative or a word is thrown out there and everybody run with it.
Right.
So now this skill is the word that everybody want to look at and whatever like that. And I think that word is overrated.
Right.
I think that word is overrated.
I mean, I get it. But I mean, at the end of the day, that's the argument now. The argument is skill. Who the most skilled based off of like what all they could do on the basketball court. But like you said, is the production always there? No. I think KD just needs to shoot the ball, man. He's trying to do too much.
Send it. Go at him.